Feature time here at the Canandaigua Motorsports Park, brought to us by Corvettes by Turner. We're green. As they come up off the turn, Roger Bush looking to grab fourth underneath the Brad Rathburn, number 91, into turn number 3 and 4. Off the corner. Here comes Mr. Smooth, Mark Manutlo. Couldn't make it work that time on the Guerry CJ1 into turn number 1 and 2. Let's see what Manutlo has for the final lap as they come off of corner number 4. White flag is in the air. Here comes Manutlo and Guerry. They get together. Everybody continues on. Dandino takes the 2 spot into turn number 1. Holy flame move, this makes more than 2. Win number 3 for CJ Guerry. Second will be the 52D of Nick Dandino. Third will be the 25B of Mark Manutlo.
CJ Guerry, congratulations, man. Win number 3 here this evening. Another fine run for you, and it looked like you had another good race car.
Tonight the car was all right. It could have been a lot better. We're struggling a tire issue right now. Our tires, for some odd reason, after the heat race, decided to have holes in them. Right now it's got a hole in it going flat as we speak.
Boy, I'll tell you, we couldn't get you down here. Now we can't keep you out of here. It feels pretty good, doesn't it?
I tell you what, it's new to me, I guess.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
12 laps the distance for the new Legend Sportsman. Austin Fugel, Tate Mangiarelli on the front row. We're green. Into turn number 1 and 2, Austin Fugel, and the number 36, he's 20 years old. The guy that just took the lead is James Sweeting. He's 15 years old. He'll be your new race leader into the west end of the speedway. Now Jeremy Grosscup is up to position number 2, getting around the 36 of Austin Fugel as they battle for the 2 spot. Wheel to wheel off of corner number 4. Grosscup's going to keep the position. Your race leader, James Sweeting, is all by himself into turn number 3 and 4. This 15-year-old gets his first win here at Canandaigua. Second will be Jeremy Grosscup at the number 38. Austin Fugel will cross him third. Tim Baker will take home fourth. Tate Mangiarelli and Todd Hayward will complete the field.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for James Sweeting, his first win here at Canandaigua. Welcome to Victory Lane here at Canandaigua. How's it feel?
Feels pretty good.
You have had a very good race car all season long, 4 second-place finishes. What was the difference with tonight getting this win?
I don't know, nothing much. Just get up. I got in front early, so that really helped.
I know you don't have mirrors, spotters, or anything, but you had a very good race car. It looked like you hit your marks on every corner.
Yeah, the car was really good, so.
He's speechless, ladies and gentlemen. His first feature win. How about a round of applause for James Sweeting? Corvettes by Turner, located in Victor, New York. Big thanks to them for bringing the racing action to us here this evening. Wednesday night, June 11th, the UNOH All-Star Circuit of Champions 410 Sprint Cars plus the Modifieds and the Sportsmen here on Wednesday, June 11th. We hope to see everybody here.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's go racing! Nothing like the sounds of big blocks echoing through the night in the Finger Lakes region of New York State. Skaggs, he'll take the Adamsville maintenance ride down the back straightaway first. T-Bone on the move right now as he takes over position number 10 from the Tompkins number 84. Also on the move, Matt Billings. He's up to 13th in the 74 car. T-Bone is on the move on the top side, and Justin Harris is going to take over the 7th spot. He's not finished yet in the Phelps Cement Products number 3. Coming off his first Super Dirt Car Series win. T-Bone, oh my, he's well done on the top side. He'll take the spot away from Steve Payne as he is now up to position number 5. Now Holman's going to put a nose up in front of Skawada through corner number 3 and 4. The battle for the lead. Give it to Chad Holman as we click off lap number 12. Holman with the advantage by 2 car lengths. Steve Payne running in 3rd. Gary Tompkins is 4th. Skawada is 5th. Alan Johnson 6th. Billy Dunn is 7th. Michael Bryan is 8th. Mike Bowman is 9th. And a new race leader here on lap number 17. That's Justin Hares. Down into turn number 3. Payne on the bottom. Tompkins on the top side. Chad Holman right in front of them. Payne trying to go 1 groove lower underneath the Holman number 91. They have the 28 of Eldon Payne right there with them. Into turn number 1 and 2, and Steve Payne is your new 2nd place car. Into turn number 3 and 4, the Hurricane brings it through the corner on the bottom side of the speedway. Steve Payne looking for the lead by a bumper into turn number 1. 88 career wins to his credit. The last one coming July 10th of 2010. The Hurricane, Steve Payne, back to victory lane. 2nd will be Gary Tompkins. Justin Hares is 3rd. Billy Dunn is 4th. Alan Johnson will cross in 5th. 6th spot will be the number 16 of Mike Bowman. Chad Holman 7th. Matt Shepard 8th. Matt Billings 9th. Peter Britton completes the top 10.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Hurricane, Steve Payne. Congratulations. Where you been?
Oh, I don't know. I talked to you a couple weeks ago, and we knew we were close, and you knew we were close, and it's just tough. It's harder all the time, but we've been really good every week, and all we needed was a little break on the first couple laps, and the last 2 weeks we fall back 5 or 6 spots, and we have to make it all up, and tonight we didn't lose any tonight. We started on the inside and had a really good car.
You know, I told you a couple of weeks ago, I thought maybe I was the one that jinxed you because since I've been here, you haven't won. And you finally get to victory lane. I guess I can leave now, right?
Yeah, how long you been here?
3 years.
So how long has it been since I won?
2010.
Yeah, that's way too long.
His 89th career win, ladies and gentlemen, here at Canandaigua. Give it up for the Hurricane, Steve Payne.
We get the green off of corner number 4. Through corner number 3 and 4, first time it's going to be Lee Sanders. Working it down off the corner, the number 35 machine of Cooper, trying to hold off the 21 of Will Glover. And down the back straightaway, Jonathan Preston, a man on the mission right now in car number 22. Your race leader, Lee Sanders, was running away and hiding with this one. Oh, baby, what an unfortunate break. Green back underway. As they come off of corner number 4, Ruggles brings them down to the line. All by his lonesome, down the back straightaway, into turn number 3 and 4. 2 in a row for the defending 305 Sprint Track Champion. Ruggles will win it. 2nd will be Jonathan Preston. 3rd will go to Will Glover. Justin Henderson 4th. Steve Glover finishes in 5th.
Nate, where are you, man? Come on over here. Daryl, he doesn't want to talk to me, but for some reason he wants me to bring you in here. What do you got, my man?
Well, Alicia had a bad night tonight. I was hoping she was going to win, but this is just as good, too.
Well, what are you going to do?
Come here.
Oh, he's bringing her over. Uh-oh. Bringing her in. Oh, my. What's he got? He's got a ring. Hold on. What's the answer?
Yes.
Yes, she said yes. How about that? Hold on. I think we can find someone that might be ordained in the grandstand. You want to do it now?
What's that?
Get married. Come over here, man.
We ran Sportsman, and I loved Wendy to death, and I tried so hard to win in the Sportsman because I had the ring, and I just couldn't get it to win. But I tried to do just what he did tonight, you know what I mean? But congratulations, Nate and Alicia. They're good people. They're you know, I love my daughter, and Nate's a great guy. But thank you, everybody, for coming.
Congratulations, Dale Ruggles. He's going to be a dad-in-law. How about this?
Looking him over, Dave Conant Jr., the 16K of Caitlin Pashina. We are green. Jagier in the 67G. Holding on to turn number 1 and 2, looking to grab the lead on the top side around the 0 of Dave Conant Jr. And Eric Jagier is your new race leader. Steve Gray in the 29G right there looking to take advantage, but couldn't do it as Tyler Meeks in the 28 car will now get around the gray number 29 into turn number 3. As Kane Bristol, Kane got nudged, and we've got one up and over and a bunch of cars together as we are going to be under red. Even terms again for the advantage. This time it's Bussey by a nose into turn number 1 and 2. Even terms to the line, give it to Bussey by a car length on lap 21. Now Eric Jagier brings it off of turn number 2. He's your new race leader. Another driver since 2010 who hasn't won. Irony at its finest. He's in a Hig Fab chassis as well. Through corner number 3 and 4. Eric Jagier sets it up off the turn. He picks up the Sportsman win. Second will be the 7 of Paul Gueri. Third will be Rob Bussey. Fourth, Steve Gray. Fifth, Dave Conant.
Okay, Victory Lane selfie. 2010, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That is awesome.
Yeah, I just can't believe it. So C-Payne and I, we've snapped a long streak tonight, you know, and we haven't been very competitive the last 3 years, and we wrecked our car the first night, and Steve called me and said, why don't you get a Hig Fab? They go pretty good, and he's been working with us, and Bruce and Brian, they've been busting their tails, you know, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Steve's helped us out, so it's just, it's been a great effort, and this thing was it's been a last week I think we could have won the race if I didn't hit the tire, so. It's been a long streak, and we really needed this. So.
Yeah, you sure did, man. 4 years is a long time. I'm sure there's some folks you want to mention.
Yeah, like I said, I got to thank Bruce Ridley and Brian and our families. And, you know, these guys are pouring their heart into this and a lot of hours. And, you know, again, Payne Motorsports, you know, Dan Pilot, Letter to Car, Safety Awareness Solutions. And I'm going to dedicate this race to Trooper Kenny Porman. 14 years ago today, he passed away in the line of duty, so I'm going to dedicate that to him today.
Very nicely done. A great race. Congratulations, man. Great to see you here.
Thank you.
Eric Jagier, ladies and gentlemen, our Sportsman feature winner. Oh, yeah.
We got to mention Hig Fab Chassis and Jerry. You guys want a fast buggy, go down and talk to that guy because he'll hook you up.
Hey, listen, they've blown up my Twitter account tonight. All right. Eric Jagier picking up the win in the Sportsman division.
Ready to go green off the corner. Rooster says go. Into turn number 1 and 2. Zarek on the top side. First time around, he will lead him on lap number 1. Oh, we've got one around. Stefanski on the top side, looking for 5 in a row. Welch looking for his first win of 2014. Look at Pete Stefanski on the top side, going after the Bill Weller, number 69. He'll dispatch of him for the 2 spot. As the 00 of Welch holding on to position number 4. As they race off the turn halfway, Pete Stefanski, your new race leader here on lap number 8, halfway home. Now Welch takes a look to the inside, off the corner, looking to pull even terms. He'll pull right up alongside of Stefanski into turn number 3. Mike Welch, your new race leader through corner number 3 and 4. Looking for his 63rd feature win here at the track, and he will get his first of the season. Mike Welch will win the Street Stock feature. Pete Stefanski second, Blaine Smith third. Coming home fourth, Steve Pizarnik fifth, Bill Weller, as Ron Greek and the 3 of Pat Hobbs complete the field.
63rd time here in Victory Lane, first time for 2014. Did you think you were ever going to get here this year?
I wasn't sure. We've been struggling a little bit there, and struggled tonight in the heat. Got a little banged up. The car isn't great, but we got here.
What came on with this thing here in the last 2 laps?
I don't know. I just found a spot there on the bottom. Was starting to get a little bit of bite there and ran Pete down, and here we are.
He's awfully tough to beat, and you've been awfully tough to beat here as well. You two and Blaine really had a good race tonight. You 3 cars were really good.
Yeah, that was a great race, and hats off to Blaine. They're finally getting a program together, and I'm real happy for them.